What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics. Today we got the great George Benson up, a song battle. This Masquerade versus Summertime, brought to us by a friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out that Patreon link below or the patron link on the end screen. We couldn't do it without him. Sean is our oldest patron, not by age, but been with us the longest. We've done a George Benson battle before, but there was no lyrics on it. This one, we got George doing some singing. I don't think I know either one of these songs, but it's possible I do. I was born in 1971, so we're going to start out with this Masquerade from the Breezin' album in 1976, originally written by Leon Russell and recorded in 72 by him for his album Carney, and as a B-side for the album's hit single Tightrope. It was then covered by Helen Reddy on her 1972 album I Am Woman. It was then recorded by the Carpenters in 1973 and was the B-side of their Please Mr. Postman single. So, I mean, a lot of people about 45s, and they might know this song. 3 years later, George, of course, releases it. It has George Dalto on piano, which was really highly acclaimed. It was his first top 10 pop and R&B hit, his first release as a single. It's the only charting version of the song, even though those other ones I mentioned. 10 in the US, 8 in Canada, and also highly acclaimed. This is why I think I might know this song. It won a Grammy Award for Record of the Year and nominated for Song of the Year and Best Pop Vocal Performance in 1977. So George, of course, is on lead vocal and lead guitar on this. We're going to listen to the longer versions, the shorter version. But like I said, I think I might know this song, but we're about to find out. I'm going to have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, Sean.
Are we really happy here with this lonely game we play? Looking for words to say, searching but not finding understanding anywhere. Lost in a masquerade, both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Hearts are weeping, disappear every time I see your eyes. No matter how hard I try to understand the reasons that we carry on this way. We're lost in a masquerade. Whoa, mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. We're both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts sweeping disappear every time I see your face. No matter how hard I try to understand the reasons why we carry on this way. We're lost in a masquerade. Oh, in a masquerade.
All right, this Masquerade. Great lyricism on here. I'll start out with that. I mean, obviously the arrangement's fantastic. I'll get into that in a minute. Really good lyricism on here that, you know, George is invested in this relationship, probably been with this girl for a long time. And so he knows it's a masquerade that they've grown apart, but neither one of them, they put so much time into it and there's still feelings there, can actually like be the one to say it's over. So they're just this masquerade of like, we'll just continue on and on. Some people do this for years and years, right? Because it's kind of what they've always known, but they know it's a masquerade. They really don't have those feelings. I can see why Jorge Dalto was singled out for that piano solo. Fantastic, the guitar work by George, but the whole arrangement. Stanley Banks on bass, Harvey Mason on drums, Ralph McDonald with some extra percussion in there. Just a really, really well done song. I did not know this song, so I guess just that much before my time. Now we'll go to Summertime from the George Benson in Concert Carnegie Hall album in 1976. It was actually recorded in 1975, released in 1976. It's also on his Space album in 1978, a studio version, but we're listening to this one. It was originally composed in 1934 by the great George Gershwin for the 1935 opera Porgy and Bess. The lyrics are by DuBose Hayward, the author of the novel Porgy, on which the opera was based, in Ira Gershwin, and I've done other things from this opera. Like there's fantastic music in there. Soon became a popular, much recorded jazz standard. Composer and lyricist Stephen Sondheim characterized Hayward's lyrics for this song, And My Man's Gone Now, as the best lyrics in the musical theater. The jazz discography, although back in 2005, that was almost 20 years ago at the time of recording this, I couldn't find new statistics for this, but at that time there was over 1,100 official releases, ranking it the fourth most among jazz standards. So maybe I'll know it from that. I don't know.
Version of a very standard.
Summertime, and the living is easy. It's a jumping, I know they're jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, he's so rich, and your mom, she's kind of pretty. So now, little baby, and I'll hold you right. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Ooh, one of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Well, hit the wing, your wing, your wing. Take to the sky. But that moment, there ain't nothing gonna harm you, no, no. Your daddy and your mommy are standing by. Bring it way down now. Bring it down to the ground. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Spread the wings, your wings, your wings, and take to the sky. But until that moment, there ain't nothing gonna harm you, no, no, no. Your daddy and your mommy are Don't you cry.
All right, Summertime. I mean, studio quality, as you would expect out of somebody with the fantastic skills of George Benson. Even though it's a live track, it is sounds like it's from the studio. Really well done. The song itself is great. I know it's from 1934, basically just reassuring this girl that someday she's going to go out and be independent. But for right now, her mom and dad have her. But fantastic guitar work, as you expect from George, and just the whole arrangement was great. I think one of the underrated things about George, probably especially back then, was his voice. He's got a really good voice. I know the 80s George, and so the emphasis that went away from just the fantastic musicianship. It's still there on some of the songs, but it's more about making hit records. There's nothing wrong with that. You got to pay the bills, but Give Me the Night and things like that. I always liked George, but didn't know this part of him existed until Sean brought that first battle from him, and This one's fantastic. But with all that said, I have to pick a winner. And for me, I've got to go with this Masquerade. I thought Summertime was really good too, but I'm going to go with this Masquerade. I think the piano and just kind of sets it apart. But let me know what you guys think down below. I mean, this is a great battle. Who do you think won? Let me know what else I should check out from George. Thanks again to Sean, as always. Helps get this guy's musical taste higher and higher with this jazz stuff. And until next time, guys, I will see you.